Hello, good morning everybody. Welcome to our channel is Smart Study. In the previous class I have discussed about the fifth lesson, that is solids, liquids and gases, about what are the definitions of those, and yes or no I have told about that one. And in the next class what I have told about how they interchange, that means how the solid will change to liquid and how the liquid will change to gas by heating, and the reverse process also I told, gas changing to liquid and liquid changing to solid by the cooling. And in this class I will discuss the last topic in this chapter, that is nothing but what? Solutions. Okay, here we shall discuss about what is meant by solutions. Again in the same process I will read the paragraph first, then I will explain you. Okay, see what happens if we add substances like salt or sugar to water and stir them. Okay, think it, imagine, take some salt or sugar, and you can do it experimentally also, and mix it with the water. In one glass take a glass of water and add 2 or 3 spoons of salt into it and mix, stir it. Stir means what, children? Nothing but mixing. Okay, you can see it now clearly. Only stir is nothing but what? Mixing. Okay, when you mix some salt in water, what will happen? Immediately after some time, that is after stirring some time, that is nothing but mixing. After mixing some time, what will happen? Can we see the salt there? No. What will happen? The salt whole mixes with the water, and if you drink that water it will be very salty. Why? Because we added the salt to that water, right? So when we are mixing the salt to the water, it will change as the salt water. So what they are saying, we shall see now. So what happens if we add the substances like salt or sugar to water and stir them? They completely dissolve in the water. Dissolve ante కరిగిపోవడం, melting we will say no. Afterwards can you see the salt in the water? No, completely it will dissolve. That means completely it will mix with the water. Next, a solid substance that dissolves in a liquid is called as a solute. This is very important. See, you need to learn the three terms here. First one is a solute, next one is a solvent, and the last one is a solution. We shall see one after one what is the meaning of the this. First one, what is the solute? Means nothing but, children, see here I am reading, I will underline what is meant by solute. A solid substance that dissolves in a liquid is called the solute. Once again I am saying what is meant by solute. A solid substance that dissolves in a liquid is called the solute. Solid substance means what? Any solids. Okay, solids, what they should become? That should dissolve in a liquid. Dissolve means melting, mixed in the liquid. Okay, if you take any solid that mix in the liquid, that is known as a solute. Now sugar is there. Sugar will be in the shape of the crystal. Yes or no? It is a solid. And if you mix it in the liquid, liquid means what? Water, juice, oil, all these are the liquids. Okay, I took in one glass liquid, that is water, and I added some solid substance, that is I am adding some salt. So salt will get mixed in the water or not? Yes. So here what is the solute? That solid substance is known as the solute. That means here solid substance is what? In the example what I took, sugar. So sugar is the solid, children. Okay. I told sugar example. Now you take one more salt example. Now I am taking the salt. Salt is a solid, right? Yes, it will have some shape, it will have some weight. And if I took salt and mixed it with the water, that is liquid, immediately that water will become salt or not? Salty water or not? Yes. So here what is the solute? Means solid. That is what I told for you, salt. So here salt is a solute and sugar is a solute. So all the solid particles which are dissolving in the liquid are nothing but the solutes. So what are the examples of the solute? Means you should say what? Sugar, salt, jaggery powder, flour, pindi antam gandana, that one. So all these are the examples of the solute. Now we shall see about the second term, that is solvent. What is meant by solvent? Here first one what I told, all the solids are solutes. Yes or no? Now just now I told sugar, salt, jaggery, all those are the solutes, solid one. Moving to the solvent, liquids. That means what? Water, oil, juices, all these are the solvents. Okay. Now what is solvent? We shall see. The liquid in which the solid dissolves is called as a solvent. Okay. That means if I put salt into the water, it will get dissolved or not? That means it will mix or not? So here water is the solvent. Okay. All the liquids are called as nothing but solvents, that is oil, water are the solvents. Solutes means all the solids. Remember, all the solid particles are the solutes, liquid particles are the solvents, and if we mix this both solid and liquid, that is solute and solvent, we get what? Solution. For example, I took solid, that is salt, and I mixed it with the water, I will get what, children? Salt water. So if I mix the solid plus liquid, that is salt plus water, we are getting the salt water. That salt water only is nothing but what, children? Solution. Salt water. How we are getting salt water? By mixing the salt and water. What is the salt here? Solute. What is the water here? Solvent. If I mix the solute plus solvent, I am getting the solution. Like one formula, you should remember this one. Experimentally, some more examples you can say. What is, take one solute. I am taking sugar. Okay, solute is a sugar. I am adding sugar with solvent, that is water. Sugar plus water gives what, children? Sugar water. That sugar water is only nothing but the solution. So this formula is very important. I am rubbing this all. Okay, what I am drawing in the box now is very important. What is that? Solute plus solvent is equal to nothing but solution. This will come in exams. It is very important. What is it, children? Solute plus solvent gives a solution. Two examples I have told for you. One more example you can give. Jaggery I am taking, jaggery powder, that means nothing but bellam. You know, no, jaggery means, yeah, jaggery is a solute and I am mixing with the solvent, that is water. So jaggery plus water gives what, children? Jaggery water. That is our solution. Jaggery plus water gives jaggery solution. So here what is meant by solution means what they give, children? See, I am reading here. The mixture of solute and solvent is called as nothing but solution. Okay, mixture means not what you eat mixture, that one. Okay, mixing the solute and solvent. If I mix the solute and solvent, what I'll get, children? Solution. So this point is very important. Solute plus solvent gives solution. They'll ask you definitions. What is meant by solute, what is meant by solvent, and what is meant by solution. What you should say? Solute means all the solids. Solvent means liquids. If I mix the solid plus liquid, we will get the solution, that is only the solution. So solute definition is what, children? A solid substance. Remember, you should not forget this solid. Okay, all the solutes are the solids. A solid substance that dissolves in the liquid. Dissolves means melting, karigipodam. Okay, a solid substance that dissolves in a liquid is called as a solute. Second one, what is solvent? They will ask. The liquid in which the solid dissolves is called as a solvent. Okay, in whatever liquid it is dissolving. Okay, if I put some sugar into the water, that sugar is dissolving, that is mixing with the water. So the water is the solvent. Here all the liquids are the solvents, solids are the solutes, and if I mix the solid and liquid, I will get the solution. Here they have given, see, how the solution is formed. Till now what I explained only, here it is there. I am reading out, check it once. Take a beaker half filled with water. Okay, they took a beaker and they have filled the water. Beaker means like glass type, it will be there, no, bowl type one only. Okay, in that they have filled the water up to half. Then add 4 to 5 spoons of salt to it and stir well. Okay, in that half beaker water, they are asking to add 4 to 5 spoons of salt and stir well. Stir means what I told, mixing. Okay, and stir it well or mix it well. Then what happens, they are asking. What will happen, children, if you mix the salt in the water? Immediately that salt whole will get mixed with the water and the water taste will change into salty water taste, because we added the salt, whole the water taste will change to salty water. So now if I add the sugar, water will be sweet because I added the sugar. Next, yeah, what is that I am reading? The salt disappears and the water tastes salty. Just now I told, no, when I add the salt to the water, immediately what will happen? The salt disappears. Disappears means, can you see the salt again? No, we can't see that salt. And the water tastes salty. Why? Because that salt whole went and disappeared, means we can't see that salt. Why? Because it got mixed with the water and the water taste will be salty now. This is because the salt gets dissolved in the water. Just now I told, now why we can't see salt means that whole salt is got dissolved in the water. Dissolved means mixed in the water. We can't see the salt, but it is mixed in the water. Now the water with salt in its present form is a salt solution. Just now I told no, when I mix this salt that is solute with the solvent that is water, we are getting nothing but salty water, that is the salt solution. So in this solution, salt is called the solute and water is called the solvent. Just now I told no, salt is a solid, it is having a shape like crystal, yes or no, and salt is known as what, children? Solute. Next one is water. Water is called as what? Solvent. Okay. Salt is a solute, water is a solvent, and if I mix the salt and water, I am getting the salty water, that is the solution. Here before I told you to remember one formula, right? This one, solute plus solvent gives solution. Here solute is what, children? Here they have given, see, salt. So salt is a solute and mix it with the water, that is solvent. If I mix the salt, that is solute, with the water, I am getting the salty water, that is nothing but solution. You can try this at home also. Okay, one more example you give. I am taking the sugar. Take sugar and add with the water. What will get? Sugar water, that is solution. So here sugar is the solute and solvent is the water, and sugar water will be the solution. I am writing, see here, sugar. Here they wrote salt. I am writing one more example, second example, that is sugar, children. Okay, what is the spelling of sugar? S-U-G-A-R. Yes or no? So here sugar is a solute, and again same, I am also adding in the water. Okay, if I add in the juice, what will happen? In that it will mix. Okay, so juice will become solvent that time. Here water is the solvent, and next salty water, that is what? Sugar plus water. If I add, I get the sugar water. Okay, when they add salt, they got the salt water. When we add the sugar, we will get the sugar water. So sugar water is our solution, children. Okay, these 3 points are very important. What is solute, what is solvent, and what is the solution? Remember the solid particles like salt, sugar, chalk piece powder, flour, that means pindi, all these are the solutes, and water, all the liquids are the solvents, water, oil, petrol, anything maybe. These are the solvents, and if we mix these both solute and solvent, what solution we are getting? That means solution means nothing but salt plus water. If I add salty water, I got. So salty water is the solution. If I add sugar plus water, I'll get the sugar water. So sugar water is the solution, like this. So finally you should say, if we mix the solute and the solvent, we get the solution. Next one. Oh, last pair I said, I will read and explain. We know that in a liquid the particles are not very closely packed. Yes or no? This one I told in the first class. In the solids, see, this is, I'll change one color, wait. Yeah. First one is solids, next one is liquids. One more I am writing, children. Yeah, this is the gas. Now see, in solids how the particles will be there, children? I told for you, very tightly packed. Okay, this is the glass, you think. In this all the particles will be near, tightly packed. The space only will be not there. Yes or no? All dots, near it will be there. Now coming to the liquids. In liquids how it will be there? These are the liquids. All the particles will be somewhat loosely packed. One is here, means other will be somewhat here, like this. And last one, gases, how it will be there, children? Very far the particles will be there. Yes or no? If one is here, other one will be here, one will be here. Far distance will be there in the gases. Okay, in solids very tight it is there. In liquid somewhat far. In gases particles are still more far. So when you are mixing the salt with the water, what is happening, children? Water is a liquid, right? In liquids they are tightly packed or loosely packed? Somewhat loosely packed. In gases more loosely. In liquids they are somewhat loosely packed. So when you add salt immediately, okay, here I will show you picture. You see, this is one glass, children. Okay, this is one glass, children. In this water there, okay, this whole are the water. In the water I took 1 spoon of salt. Okay, see, in this salt is there. This is a spoon. I am adding the salt. SALT, this is, and mix it with the spoon. Immediately when I mix with the spoon, after 1 or 2-3 minutes, okay, mix the salt properly with the help of the spoon. Okay, I am mixing with the spoon now, this whole salt And when I mixed, can you see the salt here? Because here salt is there in the spoon, I am added into this. After adding completely, I am mixing, that is stirring. Afterwards, can you see the salt? No, it will become the salt solution. Then where the salt is going? This inside the glass, this is a liquid. No, water is a liquid. So liquid will be like this. In the between them, particles will be there like this. And when you add the salt and mix it, and it here in the middle space is there, no children? In the middle space hole, the salt will go and occupy the space. Okay, this green color is what? The particles are loosely packed here. In the loosely packed, what will happen? Middle some space is there, no? There the salt will go and occupy the space. Understood? That is only here, there here I am reading. We know that in a liquid the particles are not very closely packed. Yes or no? Just now I told. See, are they very closely packed? No, somewhat distance is there between the particles. There are therefore spaces between the particles. Yes or no? See, in the middle spaces are there between the particles. However, we cannot see the space, but we cannot see the space. So, when salt dissolves in the water, its particles occupies the space between the particles of the water. So, when you add the salt into this water, the liquids, that is in water some space, middle it is there, no? When you add the salt immediately and mix in that, that salt hole will take the space in the middle. Now you added the salt, here middle space is there, no? That salt will go and mix in this middle particles, okay? In this way it will happen. So what you should say, all the solids are known as the solutes and the liquids are the water. If you mix the solute and solvent, we get the solution. Okay, understood till here clearly? Then where will that salt will go? Means in the between these particles. In liquids there will be somewhat freely, particles. In the middle spaces, that whatever you add, salt, if you add salt will go and mix in this. If you add sugar, sugar will go and mix in the between particles. It will take the occupy the space in the between these particles. Okay, this is about the solute, solvent and solution. Okay, they have given us some activity here. Every time I am only giving answers. Now I will tell one or two, others you try to do. Okay, first of all I am reading what is there here. Try it out. Collect some substances such as sugar, salt, honey, flour and chalk powder. Okay, they are asking to collect some substances like what? They are asking to collect sugar, salt, honey, flour, chalk powder. All this will be there at your home only commonly. Yes or no? Everything you take and keep. Sugar you take, salt you take, honey, flour, chalk, all 1 or 2 spoons you take. Then what they are asking to do, we shall see. Classify them into solids and liquids. Classify means you should separate them. Which is the solid, which is the liquid, you should write there saying. First one I am writing, you see, sugar is there children. It is a solid or liquid. I told all the water type one are the liquids. Others are the solids. So sugar will be like liquid, it will be like water. No, sugar will be like a crystal. Yes or no? And it will have the shape also. So sugar is a solid. I am writing here. Yes. Why I am writing yes? Because they are asking to write whether that thing, that substance is a solid or liquid. So sugar is a solid. I wrote here yes. Next, moving to the salt. Salt is also a solid. Yes or no? So I wrote here yes. Moving to the honey. Honey is a solid? No. Honey is what children? Liquid. It will be like water type, no? So honey is what children? Liquid. If you pour the honey into one glass or one bottle, it will take, if you pour down, it will flow or not? All the flowing things are the liquids which cannot move are called as the solids, I told for you. So honey is a what children? Liquid. Next, moving to the flour. Flour means what? Pindi antanga, godam pindi, all those one. Okay. Pindi, those one. So now what, that flour is what? Solid or liquid? Solid only. Yes or no? Next one, chalk powder is there. Chalk powder is also a solid only. Chalk piece you take. If you pour down, it will it flow like a liquid? No. That is also solid. So I have differentiated them each one into what is a solid, what is a liquid, I wrote. Next one, which of these substances are soluble in water and which are not? Now they are asking this sugar, salt, honey, flour, chalk powder, are they? No. Will they mix with water or not? They are asking. If they mix with the water, soluble means what? Nothing but mixing only. Karigipodam. Okay. If they are insoluble in water, say yes. If they are not soluble, say no. For example, I am writing one thing for you. Second onwards, you only should do. Okay. First one, what they have given here, sugar, I am writing here sugar children. SUGAR, sugar. Okay, in the bracket I am writing yes. What is S? S means solid. Okay. Suppose if you are writing about honey in the bracket, you should write liquid. Okay. If it is a solid in bracket, you write yes. If it is a liquid, you write in the bracket L. Okay. Next, what they are saying, it is soluble or not. So I am writing here in the first term. See, soluble means two terms I am writing here. SOL means soluble, children. Here I am not having space. One more here. N means not soluble. NSOL means not soluble. Listen to my terms perfectly what I am saying. SOL means soluble and N dot SOL. N means non soluble, that is which is not soluble. Now sugar is there. Take and mix with the water. One you should do experimentally. Okay, take one glass. In one glass of water you take. Now I'll mix the sugar with the water. It will get dissolved or not. After some time, can you see the sugar? No. Means that is getting soluble. That is mixing with the water. So it is soluble. Like that. Next, salt you take. I am not writing here. Just I am saying. Salt you take. Mix with the water. It will mix with the water or not? Yes. It will be mixing. That is, it is soluble. Like that. Honey, flour, chalk powder, all this you write and put in the comment box. Okay. And one more example, dust you take. Okay, wood dust will be there. No, that one you take. And what is that? It is a solid. Yes or no? If you pour in the water, will it mix? If you stir it, that if you mix the dust into the water, will it mix? No, it will not mix. Yes or no? Like that. Okay. All these answers you please try to do it experimentally. You can take a class and collect these things different, not only this what they have given here, others also you collect and try to do it and try to write it whether they are soluble or not. If they are soluble, write it is soluble. If they are not soluble, write it is not soluble. Okay. Next, that are solids or liquids also you need to write like this, number wise you can write it and put it in the comment box. Next one. By this we have finished this lesson and I am giving the summary of this. Whatever we have learned in this, they have given some points. Just once I will revise for you. Okay. First one, matter is anything that has mass and occupies the space. I told no, matter means what? Anything which is having the mass. Mass means, don't think again is something. Mass means nothing but what, children? Weight. Mass is only nothing but weight. Weight is only nothing but mass. Okay. Anything which is having the weight and occupies the space only is called as what? Matter. Next one, matter is of three types. I told for you matter will exist in three states. That is, first one is a solid state, next one is a liquid state, and the last one is a gas state. Okay. Next one, on heating, solid changes to liquid and liquid changes to gas. I told for you, example I took as the ice cube. Ice cube is a solid. If you heat the solid ice cube, it will change to water, that is liquid. Okay, if I heat the solid, it is changing to liquid, and if I heat the liquid, that is water, it will change to gas. Nothing but steam. Aviri antam ganda, water vapor. So by heating, solid is changing to liquid, and again by heating, liquid is changing to gas. Okay, I am writing here solid. S means solid, liquid, gas. If I want to change solid to liquid, what I should do, children? Heating. H-E-A-T. Again I want to change this liquid to gas, means again I should do heating only. H-E-A-T. This is the first point. And second point, reverse. First I change solid to liquid, then liquid to gas. Now in the second step I want to change this gas to liquid. When I want to change this gas to liquid, what I should do now? Cooling. If I cool any gas, that is if I cool the water vapor or steam, immediately it will become to liquid. And again if I cool this liquid, that is if I cool the water, if I keep in fridge, it will change to ice cube, that is solid. Again I am cooling. Okay, here finally two steps you need to remember. If I heat the solid, it is changing to liquid, and again if I heat the liquid, it is changing to gas. In the second point, reverse. I want to change gas to liquid, means you should cool, and again if you cool the liquid, it will change to solid. Okay, this is the third step. Moving to the fourth step. Okay, what is the fourth step, children? A solid substance that dissolves in a liquid is called as a solute, and the liquid in which the solid dissolves is called as a solvent. In today's class whole I have explained about what is meant by solute, solvent and solution. Yes or no? So all the solid substances which are dissolving in the liquid are nothing but the solutes. What are the examples of the solutes? Means salt, sugar, all these are the examples of the solute, that is all the solids. And the liquids in which the solid dissolves are called as the solvent, that means water, oil, petrol, milk, juice, all these are the liquids. So these liquids are called as nothing but solvents, and solids are called as the solutes. Okay, last one. The solute dissolves in solvent to form the solution, that means solute, that is suppose if I take sugar, dissolves means melting, karigipodam, the sugar will melt in the solvent, that is yes or no? Solvent means water, the water, liquid, any liquids, the sugar is melting with the water and giving us what? Solution. For example, I told you, no, what I told for you, salt, here they have given, see, yeah, salt is a solute, salt is mixing with the solvent, that is water, and giving the salty water, that is solution. If we mix the solute plus solvent, we get what, children? Solution. So salt plus water gives salty water. If I add sugar, if I take sugar, sugar plus water gives sugar water. If I take the chalk piece powder plus water gives the chalk piece powder solution. Okay. By this we have completed the entire lesson. In the next class I will give you the notes of this 5th lesson, children. Okay, please be at home and be safe. And if you are having any doubts regarding these classes where you have struggled, pause the video there and watch it again and again. Okay, if you listen 2 or 3 times you can understand it clearly. Still if you have not understood, you can ask your doubts in the comment box, or you can contact us personally. And if you like all our videos, please like, share and subscribe our channel Smart Study. Thank you.